That's alright. Hello everyone. My name is Daniel. Welcome to another podcast. I know it's been long, but we're back and we're gonna be more consistent this time. With me, I'm with the lovely, the handsome, the gorgeous, the fashionista. Is that a word?
Fashionista is a word.
Katlego.
What's up? What do you do, yo? It's your boy Katlego Tourist in our building, and we've got ourselves a visitor. He said that he's going to make your
The views go up.
and
We shall hold it
But
to
that's cap.
Nice denying. Hi. Get to introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Lesedi, and I'll just edit that.
to say,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Lesedi, what do you do? Wow. Who's Lesedi actually?
Lesedi,
Let's just put it like that.
I'm a business man, and I'm a stylist, but I don't do it full time. I'm just a freelancer, you know. I'm a stylist, and yeah, that's that.
What is what's a stylist?
Yeah,
What a
stylist.
freelance?
Nah, I'm not under any agency or like under someone. Whenever I get a gig, I just do it.
Okay. Okay. So besides being a stylist, you said you're a businessman.
Yeah.
What kind of business are you into?
I'm flipping phones and sneakers.
That's where you dominate mostly.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where I'm doing the things.
So if like people want like a phone, how do they get hold of you in a way?
Right now, like I have a business card, so like I advertise using that.
So since you're on the phone part and the sneakers and everything, a lot of people talk about it, you know, like I sell everything, I sell 1, 2, 3. And most people are not legit.
Yeah, they're
You know,
not straight. Yeah.
They're not straight. So what makes yours more legitimate? You know, like what makes yours different from everyone else?
Because of referrals.
Okay.
Like I have a good reputation on socials, so I don't have any drama that's happening. And obviously, if like someone is coming to me, they will just like come from someone. You know, just like you, Daniel. Katlego would have bought like a phone from me. You know, and he will go to you telling you that the guy's straight.
Oh, so that you don't advertise. You believe in word of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth is working good for me right now.
Okay.
Yeah, even like posting on social media and like posting the orders that I'm delivering and all of that. People believe with that. Yeah, I feel like that people believe with that.
So since everyone basically our age is going to wanting to get a job, wanting to be stable, what made you take this route, the risky route of like, no, let me just start something?
Honestly speaking, like I saw with my parents, both of my parents, like they were not working. So my mom started like working recently. They were
Like 9 to 5.
Yeah, 9 to 5.
Okay.
And also like I was like working, and I was like, nah, I don't wanna be in this because I felt ripped off. You know,
So likewise,
I know I can get more. You know?
You're doing 9 to 5. You feel like that?
Nah. Like I'd rather like have my own rate and not have like someone that's like giving me something that's like monthly. You know, I'd rather like have money that's coming in every day, if I were to say.
So when you look at your business, it's more, you feel like it's a long-term thing, or you're just doing it for the meantime? Because most people just do, you know, I know people who just like sell, or they just do things.
Is it a stream of income?
Is it like something that you take legit, like it's a serious business?
It's a serious business.
Long-term
Bro. Like, yeah, we don't play when it comes to that. We don't play.
Who's who?
Like every time that we're putting in the work, it's me and my girlfriend Tshepiso.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was this girlfriend of yours always there, or it was something that like
She found you with?
She found you with, or like how did that come
We
about?
found each other working.
Yeah. Or she was doing the same thing that you're doing.
She was selling sneakers and also, but like she was not full time into the iPhones. I was not full time into the sneakers.
Okay.
So like when we got together, obviously we merged it to two businesses.
Yeah.
And it became one.
So it's a thing of like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
you feel like
it's
it's
more
a
like
legitimate thing.
yeah, it is because like when she gets an order, like I'm getting an order.
Okay.
So when I'm getting an order, she's getting an order. So it's no more about me; it's about us.
Getting the order and everything.
Yeah.
So with that being said, let me just say people our age, right? Under 30. Basically, when they date, it's more of like they do it for fun, you know, fucking around. Okay, body count going higher.
Yeah.
You know, scheming around. They just want to get the validation of like, no, I'm a player.
Yeah.
You know? So what made, because Tshepiso was not the first girlfriend that you had, right?
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah. So what made her?
Wait, what? We don't know that.
No, that's but he's a handsome man. I assume. Okay, how long have you been dating Tshepiso? Let's even go.
Was she? He said like she was the first girlfriend.
She was not my first girlfriend.
Oh,
yeah. So since since she was not like since she was not like the first girlfriend that you had, right? What made her stand out in a point where like you could have done it with anyone? Let's not lie. You could have done the business with someone else that you could have been dating that you felt like she's the one. So what made Tshepiso stand out in a way like, you know what? Let me take it serious first of all.
Yeah.
And also let me involve the business, because once you involve business, that means you don't see her as a short-term person anymore. That means you see a long-term thing. What triggered that?
Before we ask about the girl, right? This is a Gen that's here, so I feel as if let's make it a bit, interesting. Where can we be and where can your mindset? Where were you when you thought of cuffing this girl? Like, where was your mindset? What were you looking for in that time?
Yeah, that's
It's a service. Okay, yeah, you made it more.
That's like a, wait, what did you say?
Where were you when you found this girl?
Well, that time I was in a relationship.
You were in a relationship?
Yeah, I was in a relationship like full time.
But
like I was not happy in the relationship, and me and Tshepiso, actually I approached Tshepiso. I was like, I want you. And that's where it started. Like I was like, let's set up a date and let's go out. And then it happened.
Do you have a plan, or you were going with the flow?
Honestly, like when it started, like I never had a plan, but like Tshepiso was one girl that I really wanted to cut, you know, because we were friends.
Oh.
So it was like a childhood crash.
Yeah. So when I finally found out, like, you know what, I'm cutting off everyone, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was she always someone that you think about, or it was
So you just answered both of our questions actually.
Yeah.
That's like what made her stand out is that she has always been there.
She's been there.
No, like,
and also with her, like she never thought like, you know, I'm seeing her like that. Like she thought like, yeah,
the feeling was mutual.
Like full time. No, for her. No, the feeling was not
That is crazy. You never think that as a girl. Are you mad? Thinking that like, niggas just here for friendship.
Also, like you guys are like friends since like child. Were you like friends from childhood? So that's a crush, you know, like that crush.
We were friends, like.
So you're seeing her life and everything, however it was going. Then
there
was a point where you're just like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah. That was last year. So fuck it.
Let me just hit my shot.
Yeah.
And then from there, so it was easier for you.
And she said yes, man.
Yeah, she said yes. Why not?
Because shame. There are many gens that are friends with women.
And they never make it out.
Yeah, truth be told, you know what I mean?
Like a lot of us have fallen into the friendship, you know, and we never
Maybe
got
I'm
out.
just different, man. Who knows?
Right.
So with there being a childhood crush and everything like that, was that also that thing that was at the back of your mind where you're like, you know, when I dated, this is the plan?
Not really. Like I never had a plan, like to be honest. But like when we started dating, I was like, you know what? I wanna spend my whole life with her.
Oh yeah. But what did she do to make you feel that way? Because you know it can happen that you get into a relationship and you've always wanted this person, and finally you will have, you know what happens with us gents. Finally, okay, you're gonna have that feeling. Okay, give me tools.
Yeah.
But now, Yeah, like, you know, let me just chill. Like, yeah, I'm in a relationship with the girl that I've always wanted. And now, for you to change, like, I think I want to change that. I want that to be forever.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If you're in a relationship with someone that you've always wanted and your feelings towards her change, like what could have triggered that?
You know, okay. I feel as if what would make me change is I probably had an idea of her in my mind, an idea. But then you guys saying that, yeah, like I probably would have had an idea in my mind of who she is, and that idea is the thing that I'm interested in. And then finally, when I get into a relationship and like now
understand her.
Yeah, there's things and then no, I don't think I wanna continue being in a relationship with this person.
Yeah,
but in your situation, you see, as in that you guys were friends for a long time and live a whole right now, so which means that you saw her in many
Experts.
in many stages, and you know, so you were already willing to. Would you say that you were already willing to like fuck this, whatever her wrong, whatever that's
I never knew like that side of her, like relationship wise. And as you said, like when you're in a relationship and you lose interest in someone, it's because maybe you're seeing the way she thinks and whatnot. For me, it was the opposite.
You're more intrigued.
I found her thinking like a very, very mature, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna grow out of this relationship, and I was like, you know what, I'm going in full time.
Okay.
So with that, like, of course, you had like certain red flags, maybe, you know, maybe that's.
Oh.
Hey, you like. You like. As we were saying, like there were no red flags with her, right?
Yeah.
So my question was like, based on our age, right? Let me say, for instance, me and everything. Let me say I were to meet a new girl, you know, and then I wanna try and give it my all, but at the same time, you still, like you said, you had to cut off other women, things like that, you know. And for people our age, it's not as easy as like you can just wake up and be like, like I'm just cutting 1, 2, 3, you know. So like how was the process for you? Let me say I wanna learn from you and be like, you know what, maybe I have the right girl in my life. Then I also wanna cut all the things that I'm doing just so I can focus on them. What advice would you give a person in your shoes right now? Like tell them like what you went through or what they can do to.
Okay, with me and Tshepiso, from the get go, like we were open. Like us going to the date, she asked me like, "Are you busy with someone?" And I was like, "Yeah, there's someone I'm busy with." Okay. And also with her, I asked her like, "Are you busy with someone?" And she was like, "Nah, you know, it's an in and out situation. Like, you know, it's not certain." And okay, sharp. We went on the date, and I think a week or two. Then that's when like we were like, you know, let's take this thing very serious, you know. Let's like cut off like everyone we were busy with, you know. That's when I like started like sending out a message to the person I was busy with. It's like, yo dog, you know, this is what's going on, and I don't wanna be in a relationship with you anymore. And I feel like me being
honest, making it sound easy, yo.
But it is actually. It is very easy.
It's not that difficult. Bro.
Yeah, like when that person comes or when you make that decision, it's really easy. You just tell them,
it's done.
Time it's up, mommy. You can go.
I'm trying to think of like, you know what? Let me say for instance, that the girl you had, she was like that girl that gives you. Let me say you were fuck buddies. So that girl that you enjoyed messing around with. Cutting her off. I understand cutting off it's easy because people have pride. It's just like when they're like, okay, cool. But you know, you get to miss that type of those temptations and all those type of things, you know. So with you, like, how did you also maneuver that? Because it's one thing cutting. Then another thing sticking to it.
So she's good at her shit.
No, I'm not saying everything is bad. No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like, of course, you're gonna have a woman. Then there's also like, if you're messing around, there's also gonna be those certain people that you're gonna be like missing and things like that. So like, how did you keep on having to
because
like convince yourself, like, why do you wanna be in a relationship with someone and you think you're gonna miss certain things that you had with the person you're busy with. I don't know if I put it right.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
So
Fully.
So it was easier because if you were content with what you have.
If you're making that decision to be like in a relationship with someone, obviously like she's your odd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get like you
So-
take that leap. I don't know,
Yeah.
and I feel as if what was also key with what they did is that they were
Open communication.
communicating.
Because I want like
Communicating.
like they are not gonna like
You
communication.
get my point? That I feel as if that, and from that communication, there was trust easily. So
Because we are honest. From
yeah, like can't say what. Oh, okay. Like also, Tshepiso wouldn't trip because you know what? Okay, if I sang no, for sure, Oko that girl. You know what I mean? And then after that, how he started moving. Okay, look, I see that you're here, né, but this is what I want. You know, she's like, look, this is what I want, and he's like, okay, I'm okay with what you want, and let's do it. And then from there, literally, you trust. You don't think about. The reason why you still have many other, you would maybe choose. This is what I'm thinking. I don't know why you would still have other people. It's because you fully don't trust. You really do not trust, and what that will do is it will make that other person also not trust you, and you guys will keep on stabbing each other, unintentionally. Because you guys like don't trust each other. Like with them, it was so easy and seamless because I was honest. I'm with someone. I'm dating someone. And then, are you dating someone? Not really. She didn't say good to know there's no one, but you know he knew what okay there could be somebody, and he knew.
So
I need to catch that person because somebody come up in there. You know what I mean?
So basically, it's just a thing of like having to is trust and communication. That made you guys legit.
Trust and communication.
Like how's the relationship with you and Tshepiso and the
Right
business?
now?
Yeah.
Still the same, bro. Like nothing changed.
Okay.
It's been a year and like it's been a good one.
How about honeymoon phase? Do you think that thing is real?
Huh?
Like when they say they won't
Honeymoon phase.
honeymoon phase.
Well, I thought we had one, but like it was not that.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, sometimes you're like, okay, I'm in my honeymoon phase. Like that's how we asked to like, gents, I mean, like I'm in my honeymoon phase. Let me give it. You know your honeymoon phase. My honeymoon phase was like 3 months.
Okay.
I'd always give my relationships like, you know, a period of like 3 months and see like if nothing will change or what.
Okay.
Sharp, we had our own, we had a whole like 3 months thing happening, and we started fighting.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe it's that, you know. But like, something was like, you know, just swallow your pride, man, and like give it a try, you know. And like it worked.
Also, you thought that was like the end of it.
But like nothing has changed. Like it's been like the same.
Because I feel like also like something I've heard also from people who are in a long-term relationship. They say the first fight is the biggest fight that you can have in your relationship. Because that's fight.
But I forgot like what we were fighting about.
Yeah, and that's the next thing. That's something that I also want to talk about. It's a thing of like, once you're in a relationship as a man, like you said, you need to swallow your pride.
Yeah.
And as much as they talk about saying, as a man, if whatever you do, you're always gonna be wrong.
Yeah.
And it's a wrong mindset, but it's a mindset that actually makes the relationship.
Yeah, it must be selfless. Like when
must
you're
be
in a
selfless.
relationship as a man.
Because if it's all about like as women have a lot of pride in a way. You know, they have a lot of thing of like they never wanna admit that they're wrong. So as a guy, if you're not secure enough and you always wanna be the last one attention, the last one to speak. I feel that's where we personally that's where I used to make a lot of my mistakes in the relationship, because I used to it was that thing of like
sometimes like
I wanna win every argument.
Yeah,
you know?
just know when to bow
I
down.
want, you know, that's my problem. It was the thing of like I wanted to know that, you know what she did is wrong. Then I let you know as time goes, women they don't even hold grudges.
Yeah.
Yes, they don't forget, but they don't hold grudges. So we can fight, and then as long as you apologize, you know what, I'm wrong, it's fine.
I always do that.
Yeah, like even though you're not wrong, you know, for Pete's sake,
Yeah.
just you know what, it's okay. And I feel like that's something people. Yeah, I know it is me who did not order the right coffee.
Yeah.
And that started this argument. I shouldn't have even brought up the coffee topic because it was my fault. No, baby, it was mine. Then it's okay. But I feel like people our age is the thing of like we don't want to admit.
There's too much pride. That's the problem.
There's pride, and there's this thing that I always talk about, the feminist thing, where every man wants to be in tune I always talk about with Katlego.
And actually, I've got a different perspective.
Yeah, like so now Katlego also made me see it different because I thought like, you know what, I don't have to be always emotional.
Yeah.
But then I learned that you can be emotional but also be able to be a man in the relationship.
Yeah.
Yes, being tuned to emotions, but also know when to not be emotional.
Yeah, that's true.
Because in most cases, guys, like the thing they're trying to portray for our generations, the thing of like, you must be emotional, your feelings matter, you're always right. You know, and most relationships they don't work because of that mindset. Because the man is like a woman.
Yeah.
Now it's like two women in one relationship. Every argument, I wanna have the last say.
Now it's the biggest argument because now you don't even like consider your woman's feelings.
You know, so when I'm like, or even
I
like,
don't wanna lie, man. I get emotional. Fuck. When she's not texting me, why the fuck are you not texting me?
That don't make sense. But I was just talking about in the aspects of like having to lead the relationship.
No,
You know, because now men will be like, now I want flowers now also.
Yeah.
You know, like for me, it's like I understand you can push it to a point, but you getting me flowers now, that's like.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like, look, I'm not gonna. You must also, but that's the part where they mean that you know you must be in tune with your feminine side. Should she do that? Ne? Even though you don't like, you don't say in that moment that.
No, I wouldn't.
No, it actually happens. It actually happens when and unconsciously so because you know, for instance, with me, like I've always been told that I'm a straight shooter. Now I started toning that down because you hurt people in the process. Bro, like for real, if she comes with flowers, you're gonna act weird.
So with you, how do you feel in your relationship where like a lot of things media wise they are portraying that type of energy? How do you feel about women like having to say nah it's 50-50 and things like that? You know, like you not being able to be as dominant as you want to be. You know, like how do you keep
also she wants to be dominant.
Yeah, like when she was supposed to be in charge. So like how did you keep on that cultural thing where you are still the man of the house, like as much as saying it's been a year and you overcome that pride of having to be like, you know what, I'm wrong and let's just make the relationship work.
I feel like when you're in a relationship and as a guy, you're the driver. It's more like a car. So if you make a mistake, you must admit that, okay, here I made a mistake. You know, and I'm really sorry for like what I did. Like nothing's gonna charm you, bro. Like you're admitting.
Like tomorrow when I wake up here with the relationship, you know, and things and like you just
because here or some little of you are wrong.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen? She's going to want to show you.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna feel offended by how she did.
Then she's gonna be like, oh, you see?
Yeah.
This is what I was telling you about. You were wrong about this.
And then now, you know, it's a back and forth type of a thing. So I get
so you don't want that to happen. Also like sleeping while you guys are arguing, it's like
that's something I end again. Weirdly enough,
you can't sleep while like you're arguing with your partner because that's when the devil tests you.
Even the devil, that's where a nigga that has been there who's trying. You know, women are very emotional. Like
that's where the devil tests
I would not like
to admit. Like you guys can fight for like let's say more than a day.
Never go to bed angry.
Yeah,
that was the lesson I had.
Never go.
You see that mindset because you know with that it comes. There's always don't forget. Just because your woman is committed to you doesn't mean there's no Daniel in her life who also wanted as much as you wanted him, right? So let me say you're at a point where that argument was so bad to a point where she's just emotional, she's just weak. Then she bumps into Daniel that day. Then I said the right things. Me with my pride as the boyfriend, I didn't apologize. She's now at some point she's not be tempted. She's not be finesse. So something that I was told that never go to it's a lesson like never go to bed angry with your woman.
Yeah.
But also that I also learned after time that with that also comes like a woman who's also mature to understand the same line. Because I tried that thing with the person that I did where like you know I tried to make it that we don't go to bed angry, but they are so not on the level that I made. We would go to bed angry. Like 2 days, you know. I've been told like, you know what, if we ever have a problem, either we call or we meet up and talk about it.
I remember also like recently we had like it was something stupid, man. Like we argued for like straight up like 10 minutes arguing, you know? And we didn't speak to each other for like a day, like the whole day, but we were together throughout the day.
Pushing business,
but like we're not talking like that.
I don't know. I'm mad at you, but you
like you mad, but you still buy your food.
Yeah. And I don't know, but I don't know who was wrong. I don't know who was right at that time. You know.
I love what you do. He just forgets.
Yeah.
You know, like, because if you carry that shit.
And she came through the same day at my house and like we spoke about it. Like later on that day, she came through to my house, and like we spoke about it. And I also admitted where I was wrong because I was shouting when I was addressing that whole thing.
Okay.
You know, and with her, like she didn't take me seriously at that time because she thought maybe I was joking when I was addressing something I didn't like.
Okay.
You know, sometimes we like that, like we can joke about anything, like literally anything. If she's wearing like dirty shoes, I'd laugh at her like, yo, your shoes are dirty and whatnot.
Yeah.
But at that time, like there's something that she did, and I took it like very serious, and I was like, why would you do that? And she was like, you know, you have drama and whatnot, and I was like, I have drama, and that's when I started like lashing out, you know.
Yeah. But the mere fact that she still came at the end of the day, and that's the part I feel like that's the part that a lot of us don't have privilege to.
Yeah.
Where you have a woman that now comes and also look at her wrong and be like, you know what, she takes accountability, you know what, let me go fix it, let me go the extra mile to go to his house and talk to him about it. So it's a problem now when you have a woman who's immature, who doesn't even understand the whole category of like, you know what, this is my man, this is a future that I'm trying to build with.
Yeah.
So now you'll be fighting. She's proud that I want to be right at the end of the day. She would rather go 2 days without talking to you because what she wants to be right.
To be right.
And with that even
it's quite immature.
It's quite immature. And there's a pastor that told me that when you are in an argument, no one wins by the devil. If you sleep and they're both facing the different directions, the devil is in the middle of the bed and is laughing at both of you.
Yeah.
You know, so at the end of the day, when you are in an argument, just understand that at the end of the day, we're not arguing as to where one of us has to be right, but it's the thing of like we need to come to a conclusion.
Also, like with me, arguments, like I take it as I did something wrong and you want to show me like how to do it right. Like I don't take it like as a personal attack. Like I feel like that's why we're missing it. It's like you are thinking your partner is like taking personal, you know, and they're not. They're just trying to show you where you're going wrong, you know. Yeah.
So with you right now, you have a son.
Yeah.
You have a son. So how's that? How does it feel being a dad?
You know, what made you have a son at such a young age? With that woman that you're not even married to?
Yo, that's a deep question. It happened. And I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna abort.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it going.
So you're the one that didn't want the baby to
be aborted?
Yeah.
No. I don't even condone that.
Are you a Christian? You look home.
Yeah, I'm lukewarm.
Okay. So
because of my past experiences, you know, like I was in church and a lot happened, and I was like, not.
Let me take some time.
But I think no, I'm not talking about it. But anyway, being a Christian is not necessarily what they say being a Christian is in church.
Yeah.
Well, that's deep. But also the whole thing of like having a child also were you like funny because like let me say for instance, God forbid for now, I make my girl pregnant, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm not financially at a point where I want to be. How was your perspective when your girl told you not? It's Tshepiso that you have a child with.
Yeah.
So how did she tell you that? Where was your mindset when she like, you know what, I'm pregnant and you were like, you know what, let's keep it?
I was excited, bro.
Financially, did you even think about it?
Yeah, I did.
Could you afford the child by then?
Yeah.
So for you it was easier because you could afford a child
Yeah,
then.
it was easier, man.
So let's say
so simple.
So let's say you're in a different situation where you cannot afford to have a child. Let me say you're still trying to find your feet and then it was a situation of like she's pregnant. Do you think you were still gonna have the same mindset?
I feel like that's there's ways that you can afford that. You can't child roll while you don't have money, bro. Like that's facts.
You can't. That's the way he reacted is like it's personal. Like, what do you mean I can't child roll when I don't have money?
No,
You can't,
definitely. He's got a valid point.
It's very valid because like
no, there are things that I do. There are things that I do. Yeah,
because obviously if you child roll and like
what the fuck are you expecting?
Tomorrow you need to buy money after, so you don't have money.
So with
That's
you,
what I'm talking about.
so with you, how
You see, and then what?
How did you maneuver from getting pregnant and saying you're gonna keep the child to actually having the child? Like, how was the whole family situation? Because for instance, for me, who's never been in that situation, let me say I wanna learn from you. You know, like let me say I'm in the
But
same.
breaking it down to my family.
like breaking down and like you guys are not married, right?
Yeah.
And then you know you just met a child.
How does the family receive
How
it?
does the family receive it? Do you like pay damages and things like that? Like how do you go?
Yeah, I paid damages. I paid
Yeah,
it.
You're
but
man,
that's
eh?
it, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think it was the 8th month. But like, okay, before then, I was scared to tell my dad, honestly speaking. I was very scared because I didn't know how I was going to receive it because me and my dad don't have that relationship, you know. But I'm trying to build it, you know.
Of course, now you have a son. You
Yeah.
also want to learn.
I want to learn from him, you know.
That's been my fear.
Yeah, like I want to learn from him, and I feel like there's certain mistakes that he did when he was growing up
Okay.
that I don't want to do.
Okay.
You understand? So
Mhm.
I'm trying to like, you know, fix that as well.
Did you also not have resentment towards your parent? I feel like we all do. We have resentment towards our parents.
Yeah.
Because I think
Like,
kids, I think
yeah,
we never
like,
had that
You made a
father-mother
mistake.
relationship or you know.
You know, it's not simple to hug your father like, yo, you know. It's
I
not.
think I never.
because-
I think my father. When my father passed on, I think I only told him I love you. You know, like I don't even remember if I did,
It's
but I
not
feel like I did.
Mm.
Like it's not easy to just take it
It's
out. Like you know
not.
what?
How does that make you feel as a father? Like, what do you want to do?
I want to change that.
Mm.
I want to make sure that my son is like a relationship like that with me, like to a point whereby it's simple to say I love you. You know?
I'm a Suna.
Yeah,
I'm a
like,
Haga.
it's okay, man. Cause now I'm thinking it's not okay to do it with my dad.
Yeah.
Feels weird. You don't even know where to
It
start.
feels weird.
Like
bro.
the problem, you don't
Like,
even know
even-
where to start.
I
You
remember
don't
when
even know where
I
to
remember
start.
when I was coming back from the hospital, man. When Tshepiso gave birth.
Okay.
I told the man, no, Tshepiso gave birth, and now he hugged me. I was like, you know.
And you don't know, and it's not like the type of thing when
Yeah,
you're just
like, what are you
standing.
doing?
Yeah, I'm just standing there like, yo, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, so.
And again, now
So do you feel like he's also trying to build a relationship now that he knows you also have a son?
Yeah, he is full time.
And how's that for you
Because-
honest, like emotionally wise?
I like it because he's taking me serious now, man. Like, he's taking me serious. He's taking me like a man, not like a boy. You know, like he knows that I have responsibility and I have a lot of things I need to cover. Even when like I go out just to like hustle. You know, I go out to hustle every day, and I come back late.
He doesn't
And
shout.
he doesn't shout. He doesn't do anything. I can go out to like go to a party or something.
Okay.
And now it's different. Like there's no more like, hey, we're not to a guy and stuff. Now it's like, oh, you're back, and it's like, yeah, I'm back. I'm cool as long as you're safe.
Also, probably how you handle the situation of you having a child. Like show them that, whoa, hey, buddy's grown.
Yeah, I never asked like anything from him, like support, like paying off the damages. I did that myself.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes so much
You
sense.
make me wanna have that. Like, is it true when they say like once you have a child, your mindset unlocks?
Changes.
It changes, like your brain unlocks a whole other level of like
Yeah. Changes.
survival mode.
Yeah. Because whenever you spend, you always think, hey dog, me have a son. You know? You can't just, when you see a pair of sneakers there, like, yo, I want that pair of sneakers without having a plan. You get me?
Definitely.
So with that, it made you also be more rational. It also made you think more.
Yeah.
Deep into think. So
With everything you're doing, you're always thinking of the next person. It's normal about you.
now you're like parents.
Yeah.
So like how does it feel being parents? I won't say at a young age because you guys are like you're grown above 21 and everything. But how does it feel?
It's
Young
a different,
parents, bro.
it's
young
a,
parents. You know?
it's a different experience, but like also I'm taking it in like day by day. I like it.
And your friendship wise, your group, like anything changes.
We no more spend time like that because we used to like spend like time every day
Yeah.
and stuff. But now it's different. Now others are fucking teachers. Others are directors.
And which is
others are-
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yikes! I thought you said,
Oh.
well, these are teacher fuckers. They be fucking them
you said
teachers.
no, it's trying to say like they're also
Wow.
growing in their own.
They are
aspects.
growing in their own.
I was like, whoa, his friends are cool.
I also want to group.
They fucking teachers. Damn, man.
No.
So how's Tshepiso as a mother? Like, is your mindset still the same as
Yeah, still the
before
same
which was
because
a mother?
she's
also
very
was?
responsible, you know. she's very responsible.
Mm.
Like wherever I'm going around, she tells me like, "Yo, dog, here we are flopping." You know, I want someone like that. Unlike someone leaving you to like get hit by a bus. You know.
And then they'll be like, no, you didn't see it coming. I saw it coming. I thought you would jump.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's different. It's like she knows what to do. It's like it's a second born.
And
Like
it's
how
that thing
she's
of-
taking it.
And so it's that thing of you feel like, you know what, I was right.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's
And I'm proud of my decision.
I feel like that's what all men are looking for in a woman.
Yeah.
In a woman, and probably like the society is not ready for good men.
Yeah, they're not.
You know, they're not ready for men that are going to be lovers. Who's going to love a woman? Because I feel as if like with his story and what he's saying, a lot of things took place whereby it made it seem simple. You know what I mean?
like he makes it seem like
It's
it was not.
simple,
Like
it's
it's
not.
not.
The thing is that that's why I also asked her, where were you? Probably you didn't realize it at that time, because everything's just so lovely and amazing. But what is important, right? We're not going to blame girls as well, but where he was, nigga knew what he wanted. You know what I mean?
And I feel like that's the most important thing.
Yeah, because a lot of gents, they don't know what they want. They don't know what they're looking for. Right now, what it is that I like a person that can tell me when I'm doing wrong, or guide me, or show me, have my back, bro.
Yeah.
Like, be my eyes. You know what I mean? So he knows what he wants. And then now, he was also willing, he had the will to be like, I'm going to change my old ways for if Vela I want this girl, I'm gonna change my
I
ways.
must change.
You know what I mean? And he definitely did without having to think twice. So immediately when you start thinking twice, it's either this girl is not doing it for you, and as I said, you probably had a character, or you built a character of this girl in your mind, and that's what you are in love with, and you go to see the real person, like I don't think I like this. Yeah, you know what I mean? So with him, he knew what he wanted, he knew who she was, and she was also open. That was also another thing that was,
That's more important.
yeah, that's so important. Like, she was open to him, and that, yes, like, my arms are open. Come, I will do whatever. I will be whoever that you need me to be. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that's probably like we struggle with our society.
When you meet a woman who also knows what she wants.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They kind of don't know what they want, these hoes. You
So
know
it's
what I
not. So it's not when you meet someone who knows what they want and you know what you want, then you're also on the same
mean?
page.
As a man,
As a man.
know what you want. Yes, this nigga may have faults, man, but he was leading everything by knowing what he wanted. You know what I mean?
And that's a good take-home message.
Yeah,
I don't know if you have something else that you wanna ask.
It's freaking amazing.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention that I'm hosting events.
Oh yeah, he hosted some event. I want to went to. It was pretty Like I don't prove.
Never been.
I don't
been
prove.
invited.
Ash, it was a last minute thing.
It was a last minute thing.
I don't know
how they pulled through.
Like I don't prove. Don't drink. Don't do all those things.
But you wanted to drink that.
But
night.
no, I was drinking Coke. Little bought cans of Coke.
No, I'm
But
saying the way it was so late. You wanted
there was,
to
no,
drink.
like you know the thing with me. Like I'm weird, but like Kate was also noticed. Like you used to ask me like, how do you cook
You
without
get
drinking?
you get drunk because of the crowd.
Like the vibe, like that
I used
vibe
to be
was
like that.
that the
You know, I started like drinking in 2019, 2020, somewhere there.
Like
I
for
didn't
me,
drink, like I'd go to Groove, chill, drink water, drink
come back.
juice, and I'm like, yo, it was lit.
Cause for me,
And when you're in that whole like atmosphere, you feel like you're drunk and you're not.
Yeah.
and like even with me, cause at the end of the day, just it's just the hookah that I'll be doing. So when I get there, as long as I have that, I'm okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Like even that night, like I've been to like I'm not even trying to like hype him up or anything like that. Like I've been to places, but that one was nice. But I don't know, there was something. The music was nice, the vibe was nice. We're chilling at the VIP, like everything was.
Yeah.
And guys, when you go support friends, don't be saying give me the ticket for free. Buy the VIP ticket. Go to the thing and buy the
They
thing.
paid.
Truly support the people who don't do those things.
Mhm.
Like I was someone that was also like so. like me and him, we helped each other, and you know, we went to support him, which is nice.
Yeah, thank you for pulling through, bro.
And you must host it. The next one, next time,
I would like to come to
like it was nice, like it was nice, like the hustling, like everything was proper, bro. Like it was order.
Cause like we plan like in advance, man. Like we make sure that you know the people that are coming, we sell them an experience. We don't just
Vibe.
Yeah, it's just vibes and
There's a vision.
There's
So
I know,
you
you know,
experience,
like it was
also like with our event, like it was different because like we were considering like the queer people.
Really?
Yeah.
But
Which is something very rare.
Something you didn't know about that event. I was wishing that night.
You said you didn't queer people and then
like really consider them like because like it's
very
something that
rare.
they don't get in the hood.
Yeah.
They don't like obviously in the hood you get like criticized and whatnot.
And apparently, like mostly what they actually feel more than anything is unsafe.
Yeah, but like it was safe.
No,
He saw it. There was just like a lot of
you know, for me to stay
Really?
to stay at a place and I was with Chris and for both of us to stay in the same place and we were both sober until like we went to leave because like Chris's woman was like, you know, he told her he has to be back. You know, when you're in a relationship you must listen to your lady.
Yeah.
He had to be back home by let me say 12. You know. So the only reason we left is cause we're with a man who's with a woman and he had to respect the woman and go back home. Other than that, me I was wishing that night I was in a situation and I was like I even forgot what I was going through. No, not like jolly wise, like just mindset, like I was not myself that night. Like it was during that week where it was just dark for me and things like that. So with that event, like it made me like just be chill. Like I even forgot like I'm going through personal issues. Like it made me like I was present. You know?
Okay, I'm having fun. So can you wrap it up?
Yeah, so but anyway, Lesedi hosts and he's a father now. I was waiting for the son to pull up with the event, but he will wait for another one. You know, to just put him there on the desk, but I don't know, catch
You haven't seen him?
What do you mean? What?
Have you seen him?
Who?
My son.
What? I'm offended you asking that question. I haven't bought a gift, yes. But I've played with your son, I've held him. What? He's the cutest chubby boy.
He's very chubby.
No, no, come on.
Oh, man,
Okay, this woman lives up the road. She's my childhood sister. Friend, childhood sister. Like, so I'm offended he's asking. I even saw him yesterday.
I didn't know.
Nah, I see him. Isn't it? Even the Tshepiso's little sister comes out with him sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They don't play with
So, in regards to like your relationship, your business, your life, where are you? Like, like how do you feel? What did you have to change, and how is it going?
Right now I'm very content, bro. Like I'm happy.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm joyful. I can't say I'm happy because if you're happy, something needs to happen for you to be happy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm full of joy right now, and if there's something I need to change, there's nothing.
So far,
No regrets. Yeah.
So what's your future plans with the? Are you planning to move in together as a child, or?
I feel as if we shouldn't
Yeah,
say
right.
that.
Like right now,
That's good to know.
I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your future plans? Like, what's your?
Yeah, we're gonna move in together, obviously, and obviously, like,
Still willing to step up and.
I wanna step up. Like now, I wanna get married. Like it's no more like a.
Amazing. I condone
I
that.
haven't been to a wedding. All I've
I
been
condone
to a
that.
wedding.
I haven't been to a wedding, and it is
But it's gonna
wedding.
be an invite only. Like I'm not trying to call.
All the whole community.
Ah!
You're trying to tell me, my guy, you're not invited.
He's literally saying
It's like you're not
calm your
invited.
tits.
If you don't get the invitation, just understand it.
Yeah,
Like,
calm your tits.
Yeah. It's gonna be an invite only.
No, that's amazing. So, what as we end this, what's your advice, or what's your advice would you like to give to people our age, people who are in sticky relationships, who are maybe in a healthy relationship, business-wise, everything? Like, what advice would you just to be a take-home advice?
Don't become someone that you're not. Be real to yourself and stick to what you know. Don't try finesse. Be someone else.
Mhm.
You know.
Mm.
Yeah. Be who you truly are, man. Like if you're going through shit,
Go through it.
go through it.
With that, I thank you for your time.
Oh, yeah.
I thank you for your
That's
honesty.
not so wholesome.
That was.
I wanted to make it nasty. But it's too wholesome. I
It was
couldn't.
too. It was too clean and
Yeah,
too.
no, I couldn't. It was too wholesome.
We must
that
drop
was
a part
amazing.
2 then.
Not definitely. With the mother this time. And your son. And I know we've been going for some time, and we'll be back. I was going through a lot. We'll talk about
more
it.
views.
With more views. We'll talk about it. I'll give you more advice. You know, I have a lot to talk about post graduation, job, life, being a godfather that I'm still waiting to be told for. I wasn't told, but I'm gonna claim this one. But yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot more. And yeah, man. Kat, anything you wanna say?
No. It's going to be amazing. Should I be here? I also do have a few things that I would like to, discuss and talk about. Very, very interesting topics. I've got very, very interesting topics to talk about. I won't lie.
Yeah. So
I have some interesting shit to say, but I hope you guys enjoyed. This was very wholesome for me. I don't know about you.
also,
I learned a lot, and I'm so happy after doing this, because as men we actually do have potential, and we actually yeah, we can. Like it's not a thing of I feel as if like our generation is also feeling hopeless, and there's no need to feel hopeless. If there's niggas like this and niggas like me and niggas like catch y'all later.
Guys, thank you so much for spending your time with me and Kat and Lesedi. I will see you on the next podcast or vlog, whatever comes first.
Peace.
Peace.